Welcome everyone. Computer games are programs designed to entertain people on a computer. Such games have received extremely powerful development and turned into a huge market over the past 30 years. Many people sit for hours and days at the computer, playing various kinds of shooters, RPGs, strategies, simulators and other genres of computer games. Most large studios attract real actors to record their voice, movements and habits, which they spend a lot of money on. No fewer people are willing to pay for this kind of entertainment. Ready to learn about the most anticipated games? Then let's go! Grand Theft Auto 6. The series has 12 games, not counting GTA London 1969, which is the first addition to Grand Theft Auto 1, and GTA London 1961, which is an addition to GTA London 1969 and the second addition to GTA. Grand Theft Auto 3 and the subsequent games of the series hit sales, received many positive reviews and the title of the best game of the year according to various publications. By the spring of 12/11, sales of Grand Theft Auto series of games worldwide exceed 100 million copies. The game offers the player the role of a criminal in a big city, advancing with the development of the plot along the career leader of organized crime. The leaders of the underworld give the player various assignments, tasks, missions that must be carried out to advance through the plot. For the most part, it's bank robberies, contract killings and other criminal acts. Also, making money from a taxi is available as an alternative pastime. Work as a fireman, policeman, ambulance driver, courier, pimping, street racing, aircraft management training. These optional assignments are available in between story missions. About the last series of the game. GTA 5 overnight became the fastest selling game in the world. All non-profile press start talking about it, Hollywood stars start writing about in their Twitter, news bulletins filled message about fights and even shootouts for the covered box. Vendors right at the entrance to the store announced GTA was over. For example, it was in one of the Moscow's video stores. And social networks flooded with entrants like Byte Everything, Got the Disc. Social Club is Rockstar's proprietary service that instantly lay down under the onslaught of millions of people, which made it impossible to save first days on the server for photos taken on mobile camera in the game and use iFruit, an iOS application where you can pump machines and train one dog from heroes. Do not be pained to find out what awaits us on the next series of the game. I hope to find out. The Elder Scrolls 6. Bethesda Game Studios, an American company specializing in the development of computer games. Founded in 2001, located in the American city of Rockville in Maryland. Previously, the company was one with the parent company Bethesda Softworks. With the release of The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind in 2002, it had its own name and logo. The studio is run by Todd Howard. Bethesda Game Studios, Bethesda Softworks and ZeniMax Media are located in the same building. The last single series of Scrolls punched the heart of millions. Skyrim is popular to these days. Worldwide, there are groups or organizations that are engaged in the creation of mods for this game and do not allow it to die. Unfortunately, we still cannot accurately determine where the events of Six Scrolls will develop. According to the shown teaser from Bethesda Game Studios, many began to guess based on the landscape and the map in the video. But for sure, we only learn from the developer, and I think very soon. Cyberpunk 2077. We carry out dreams, expensive, long but qualitative. This phrase should be cut out in the Latin letters above the entrance to the office of the Polish CD Projekt Red. In 2007, the no one else really known transferred the cult book Circle of Andrzej Sapkowski about the Witcher Geralt into a non-line role-playing game format. 5 years later, one short announcement of their new project, Cyberpunk 2077, forced the hearts of those who read books by Philip Dick, Bruce Sterling and William Gibson to beat faster. Several times a year reviewed Blade Runner and Hotel New Rose and have long dreamed of playing into a role classic cyberpunk noir. Cyberpunk desktop role-playing system, according to which the authors of The Witcher make their new game, was created in the late 80s of the last country just under the influence of the very first classic works and ideas about cyberpunk. Even now, 20 years later, the author of Cyberpunk, Michael Pondsmith, liked to quote William Gibson and wanted through the night see the field with the rain and neon. It is this honest and clean romance of the uncomfortable future that should be reflected in the new RPG from the CD Projekt Red. We are waiting for news. Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is open-world action-adventure computer game developed by Sucker Punch Productions for the PlayStation 4. Sony Interactive Entertainment is the publisher of the game. The release date of the game is not announced. In the center of story, a samurai who turns on the island of Tsushima at the height of the Mongol invasion of Japan. That he will stop the invasion of the Mongols in the land of the rising sun. Today, it's only known that the game will be released only on consoles, but we cannot deny that there will be a computer version too. We look forward to the news about the release of the game. Doom Eternal. Doom is a series of computer games in the first-person shooter genre, developed by ID Software since 1993. If you're looking for myth, blood and destruction, this game is right for you. This game, unrealistically popular in the 90s, about blood and sickness, was the object of lust for almost all men, young and old. And what else does a normal peasant need to get adrenaline rush, so not to choose socks because of the color of the suspenders? Doom Eternal is a continuation of restart of Doom 2016 release. Game events are transformed from Mars to Earth, which suffered from the invasion of demons of unprecedented proportions. In the role of executioner, players will have to free the Earth and destroy as many offsprings as possible. In addition to Earth, Damgi will also look at the people's base on Phobos, and of course will be visit Hell again. Arsenal, executioner replenished with several new types of weapons, as well as a special shoulder weapon for armor and fixed on his hand blade. Also an energy sword, the ability to strain, a hook kit and much more finally hit his hands. All this is intended to help the executor navigate through the locations that have become even more confusing. For fans of non-standard gaming solutions, Doom Eternal has the opportunity to invite the worlds of other people in the form of unique demons. Release date on today's fourth quarter of 2019. Well, look forward to.